What is going on, Green Berets? Salute you. It is the last week. It is the last full week of 2014, and I can tell you right now, there are a ton of people out there running around with like the chickens with their heads cut off, trying to get their ducks in a row. Did I just use two foul languages? I remember last year having this like 2-page script of things that I wanted to say in a vlog back then, but I never got a chance to do it because I put way too much emphasis on getting it right the first time that I never got myself off the ground to actually do it in the first place. Has that happened to you? It happens to me frequently, and luckily I've learned to like really catch myself doing that and slap myself on the wrist and say, no, just get it started, and then you can massage your way through it. Obviously there are things that lend itself better to having it done right the first time, but when you do video production, when you do anything that requires a craft skill that you're developing, just go and do it. Get it started. New Year's resolutions. I'm not gonna bore you and run down a list of resolutions because I have put aside the word resolution and instead, in its place, use the word evolution instead. The reason I've done this anyway is that while it may just be a word replacement, New Year's evolution versus New Year's resolution, the intent is to pick up 1 or 2 skills or activities that you want to just pursue as a lifelong endeavor. Last year, I told myself I would promote myself more on YouTube and on Twitch, and I've done exactly that. I mean, you watching this video right now is proof and validation that evolutions work, that if you really set your mind to it, there you are. You can create, you can be free in that moment that you're creating something. I mean, I can go on about it. It blows my mind how quickly that has shifted for me by just doing a quick word replacement. The evolution I want to do is I would like to learn an instrument to be proficient in it. I have a harmonica, I have a guitar, I have an ukulele. Can I play any of them really well? No. I can't. I really can't. I wish I could, and I'm tired of wishing. So this year I'm gonna really dedicate myself moving forward. I'm not gonna put a deadline to it. There's no timeline. There's no next year I'm, this and that. No, it is a skill. It is a craft that I want to pick up and continue. On the digital side of things, I really want to learn more After Effects. So that is what I'm doing, both as an exercise for myself. Going to be doing more After Effects, doing more music, and I think I'm really excited. Okay, now had I gone the route of New Year's resolution, would I fall back on some of the more not mundane, but like some of the more common ones, like lose weight, I don't know, swear less? I don't know. It feels like you're putting this weird cap on yourself that when you hit it, what do you do after? Like you just high five yourself? I don't know. What would you guys pick up as a New Year's evolution? I would love to hear it. Leave a comment below. And I just generally want to know what you guys think about that. On the Kreener side of things, in Twitch this week, we were raided, meaning another couple streamers actually in this case, went and sent their followers or their viewers at the time to raid my channel in a very positive way. Now last week was Christmas, and specifically Nick Bunyan, a streamer slash YouTuber, sent his followers over to wish me a Merry Christmas. My reaction was at the time surprised, of course, because there was just this stream of Merry Christmas in the Twitch chat, and it blew my mind. And then there was this crazy follow train of people just hitting that follow button, and it was just surprised. It took me by surprise. And he made a montage video of that. I'll go ahead and put a link somewhere here, or even if you click the frame, it'll be an annotation. Here's Nick's video, and here's my video. It's just palms, but there should be annotations there. With that being said, I'm just gonna leave these up. With that being said, Twitch has been really great lately, and there are a lot of moments that I cherish and have really fun time experiencing that with you. So I've been doing a lot more active. I've been active making Twitch highlights. So if you see the channel, videos are usually pretty short. They're highlights from the Twitch channel, and I wish I could add the chat element to it because you guys bring so much out of that, but I can't see myself always putting the chat up for archive purposes. So you'll just, I don't know, you'll just have to be there. It's one of those things, you know what I mean? I want to take a moment to give a shout out to my wonderful moderators on my channel who keep the chat going, who to their best of their abilities keep things civil in the chat if ever it goes kind of, you know, crazy. You know, it is the internet after all. So shout out to you guys. Moving forward, I will be dedicating weeks at a time here to really getting to know my moderators and giving them a quick spotlight on the Facebook channel, so Facebook page I should say, so be sure to visit that. And finally on the Twitch, thank you so much to everyone that donated to the channel last week and this week. Your gifts, whether it was monetary or it was video games, I deeply appreciate it. I can't say thank you enough, so I'm gonna try my best to send all of you guys personalized greeting cards just to say thank you. So much mahalos to you guys, and I salute you, Green Berets! Moving forward into January, I do have a couple of theater gigs, which is going to be very interesting. One, I had mentioned in the very first vlog, I was cast as Orestes in the play The Libation Bearers, which is a Greek play about sort of Agamemnon's son. And you can look this up too as well. And I'll most likely be releasing more videos as the week progresses. I'm sorry, as the month progresses, because we've sort of started rehearsal for it already, and then in January we'll be opening the show. There's a fear for me in taking this role, and part of that fear is how short of a process the cast has to memorize our lines. People like to ask us, for actors anyways, how did you memorize all those lines? Truly, it differs for most actors, right? Some can memorize it by route, by just reading it and sort of, I don't know, just sponges into their brain. I'm not like that, unfortunately. I need to be up on my feet and going through the motion of, why am I saying this? And that for me carries so much more weight as far as memorizing goes. I really struggle to just sit. I really struggle memorizing. If I'm just sitting and reading, I can't do it. So I need that process of being up on our feet, reading through it, you know, after having done our table work and really doing our homework for it, really like communicating with the other actor, like, this is what I'm doing it for this reason, this is what the character's doing, how are you reacting to that? That for me has so much more weight as far as memorizing. So for you actors out there who are watching, or for those curious or have any input on this, really, what is your process of memorizing? I'm really curious. Also in theater news, sort of, every week, for some of you guys who are wondering, like, how does Tasi, aka Kreen, get paid? What's my daily? It used to be that I was working full time at a regional theater, the San Jose Repertory Theater, but that kind of went. You can look it up online. It's not good. But weekly, every Tuesday, I go into Salinas Valley State Prison, which I mentioned in another vlog, and we teach theater arts to the inmates there. And now you may be wondering, you may have a lot of questions. In fact, I welcome you to ask your questions below, and I can address them next week. Is that fair to you guys? Many of you guys know that I am a fan of collaborations, but it's not often that I get a chance to do them for many reasons. One, sometimes your intentions don't align, or in most cases, the timing isn't right. For example, when you're working on film or theater, a lot of it comes down to collaborating ideas. Thankfully, with technology these days, you can do that over the phone, Skype, pigeon carrier, what have you. Sometimes looking for someone who shares the same passion as you in regards to creating, in regards to building a community, it's difficult, right? In many cases, you'll run into people who think about the end product, who like to think about, how much money is this going to bring me? And are they wrong? They're not wrong. Are they right? In their universe, yes. And it's perfectly fine. You're not going to shoot them down for that. At the end, though, it comes down to the person you are and the type of things that you want to share with this community that you're building. With that being said, I want to introduce you guys to Stephanie Lee, former IGN editor, now working at bodybuilding.com, and creator of FitnGeeky, a channel that... This is now Stephanie.
Jason, that makes. I thought he was gonna say
That's
a video.
Okay. That's okay.
Videos
we'll
of
videos,
and then I come in and say dorkery.
It's perfect.
Well, hey guys. When I first created the channel, Fit and Geeky, I figured it was super self-explanatory.
Right.
Just me being fit and geeky.
What?
Yeah. Imagine that.
Imagine
that. But I thought, so I wanted to draw from. Am I jumping into this too quickly?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
You can keep talking.
I wanted to draw from my background of being at IGN.com, which is a video games and entertainment site. It's a small site. I'm sure people have heard of it a little bit.
On the grapevine.
Yeah, it's down the underground. You have to mutter a secret password, which is banana muffins.
Banana muffins.
Banana muffins. On Sundays, it's
Oh, they changed the password.
yeah, it's penis wrinkle.
Penis wrinkle. IGN, we're after you. We're coming on Sunday. Get it? Coming on Sunday. No? This isn't a pornography site. Yet.
Now I work at bodybuilding.com, which is a fitness site, and you don't hear a lot of people go from video games and geek culture to all of a sudden like fitness, right? It's rare, I would say.
Yeah.
So I thought I found myself in a unique position to kind of bring the best of both worlds, because I kind of like straddle the line in both industries,
You had interest in both, basically.
Yes, yes. I was trying to think of a cool superhero, but I couldn't think of one.
It's too bad.
Damn it.
Penis wrinkle man.
That sounds like the worst, like, superpower. Like, flaccid.
Check out my elephant trunk of doom.
And as a female, penis wrinkle man.
No, it's the best. It's like, I caught you off guard.
Yeah, yeah. Being at bodybuilding.com, everyone is pretty much jacked. It's pretty much what you'd envision.
Check out these burrito arms. Check that.
Burrito arms.
Point your gun elsewhere, girl.
Those guacamoles.
The guacamoles. You'll see an annotation in just a second, guys, to a video about guacamoles.
I don't even know if that's even gonna be in
When
there.
is your video well, actually, sorry, a little too soon, guys. Sorry.
Oh man.
So what can people expect when they visit your YouTube channel?
One, be prepared to see me as a huge dork.
It's perfect.
And it's mainly focused on the fitness aspect of my life. And what's also interesting is that since working at bodybuilding.com, you'd expect that everyone is jacked, and it's mostly true. Like, most of my coworkers are pretty jacked to the gills, and by jacked I mean they're really, really muscular and like scary. But not like, imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger, but maybe like 20 pounds lighter.
No.
Wait, I'm trying to think of him. Oh, imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger in Jingle All the Way. And that's a lot of people at bodybuilding.com. I was inspired by my coworkers, like just the culture of lifting weights and being healthy, like so openly, and everyone being so accepting of it. And so I decided that I wanted to make my body very muscular as well.
Don't let the sweater fool you guys.
No, this is hiding a hot mess.
In the best possible way.
This is hiding many layers of
abs.
They call them 12-pack dinner rolls.
She has abs in her arms, guys. You don't even know. Like, she's a party on her own.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always considered myself to be relatively fit. Like, I ran marathons, did distance running, like did all sorts of sports.
You did a lot of ultimate frisbee. Yeah, there you go.
Ultimate frisbee, snowboarding, whatever. Just like, I'm pretty active, but I've never been like visibly like, roar,
yeah.
You know.
And
like,
you want to get.
I want to rip a phone book in half. I want to crush a watermelon with my thighs. That is my goal, ultimate goal. So watch out for that video soon.
You better watch that. You better not cry. But the idea for the channel has been around for a while, right? You've sort of gone through different, I'd say phases of it. Like, what was the original one before that?
Oh, I was just messing around with video for the first time because I feel like in the last, 15 years, my medium for expressing myself has mainly been writing. So I wrote a lot of articles. I wrote strategy guides too for game FAQs and IGN, and then just all sorts of things. And I still write articles for bodybuilding.com, and so video was just merely a new medium for me, and I was just having fun with it, and I'm learning I'm learning new things every day and I'm even learning new things from this guy. Yeah. What I hope to create with my videos is just kind of inspire people to, embrace being fit and geeky, because I feel like if they're interested in being fit, right? Because I feel like a lot of people try to separate the two. Like you're either a fitness person or you're either a geek. But why not? Why can't you be Why can't you be multidimensional? Because people have a broad range of personalities and interests.
Right.
So it's just kind of embracing those two things, or multiple things rather. It's just that idea of embracing different cultures and
right, and I think that's
being you. That's what you're into,
Right, and this vlog itself is one of the big reasons why I'm making this in the first place, right? Because I've always felt from where I came from, just learning about this whole like sort of nerd culture, geek culture is new to me, and I did not want to make that mistake of making them a separate thing from my own personal life to work life. That I wanted to combine it to, because that makes me like multidimensional.
Very throwy.
Very throwy.
Thank you, Tasi, for having me on, and thank you, Kreen Berets, for hearing me out and hearing me ramble.
Exactly. We'll see you guys next week. Let me know if you would like to see Steph at some point. She doesn't live in this area anymore, but if you would like to see her on a stream or in another video, please let me know in the comments below. And do not forget to visit her channel. And
do not forget
to visit her channel, because we have a I was a cameo in her video, and you'll probably see that. When do you think it'll be done?
Actually, hopefully by this week.
Yeah.
Or
so
when does this video come out?
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So yeah, hopefully by this week.
Yeah, so later this week, keep an eye out for a video on her channel. You'll probably see me on stream sort of promoting it. If you don't, I'll put an annotation here, or you can check you can subscribe to her channel, and you won't ever miss any of her videos again. And you also have a website, right?
It is FitnGeeky.tv.
TV.
It should be like
TV. Yeah.
Are you learning that burrito arms?
Burrito arm. I've got the regular burrito. You've got the super
burrito with extra.
Hey, is that a burrito over there? No, it's a taco. Well, if before.
I hope you know. I hope you can edit all of this together.